Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to some more Dragon Age Inquisition. And apparently we're going to travel to a secluded courtyard to finish this quest up. We're just going to get all the side quests and stuff done. Hopefully this one won't take too long to set up. I'm already getting a migraine. I haven't been playing that long. Of course, that's probably the reason why. Funny enough, I'm actually looking... I'm looking this way because that's where it is for me. But it's actually in this direction for you. Because it's mirrored. Like you were actually looking at. Is it like you're actually looking at me? Your right hand is up. If you're facing me, my right hand's up, it'll be on your left. So yeah, it's like you're actually looking at me. I considered flipping it, but it makes more sense because you're looking at me. Oh, we got pinched from behind. It's probably safest here.
Flank their position.
Getting some good loot out of them.
How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
Actually, I didn't do anything.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some say that. I didn't really need to question because I kind of gave up on what was going on anyway.
But who are you? What's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Because no breaches. Bunch of nutters. Right in the plums.
Goodbye.
Done blown up.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Well, how about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. It's... well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well,
You're
I'm
Red
one.
Jenny?
So is a fence in Montfort,
No.
some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I used them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
I like us it leaves forever. Sure, we'll join for now.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Okay. Too many breaches. Inquisition needs bees? What? Apparently I can't get back through? Oh no. That's where I came through. Okay. Continuing on. Hopefully my face cam didn't freeze, so I have to resync everything. Freedom exchange most upgrades between different weapon. Oh, that's nice. I ought to look into weapon upgrades and such. That's a pretty big thing in this game. You got to pay attention to it. So we'll see how that goes. Probably do that when I go back to Haven.
Master Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army.
Yeah, to fight a bunch of demons. I mean, come on.
We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
He ain't worth it.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it.
It's
I'm
not feeding
delighted
time.
you
What are
could
you going
attend
off
this little
about?
gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard, and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With divine Justinia dead, the chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to who?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Welcome aboard. I could do a flirt, but no. This is serious.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Okay. Just a bunch of cutscenes and dialogue, huh? That's fine. I'm okay with this. Are you just kicking me out? What are you doing? At least let me decide where I go. Oh, there we go. Now it's eating my CPU. I was going to say, I was already at 50% CPU, so what was it doing? But no, now it's at 100. By the way, this thing right here is awesome. It's my gamepad. You guys wondering what I'm talking about when I say I'm playing with my gamepad? This is it. You can see it has an LCD screen for information. Fully customizable hotkeys, basically. It's awesome. So even if you can't, for example, change a key in the game, even though very few games won't allow you to do that nowadays, you could just change it on this thing. And it's got a nice little mini joystick that I use for running around. It's quite good. It was one of my best purchases alongside my gaming mouse with lots more programmable buttons as well. It just shoves me back at Haven. Okay.
Yes? Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains. Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Cassandra's not here. Okay, let's go over here and check out the upgrading.
There was no word for heaven or for earth. Travel safely. Flitter thought you and your men might...
We're fine, thank you.
Wait. Do I seriously need his bow? That's kind of annoying.
And his word became all that might be.
Need something?
Carry on.
So, this is it, huh? Oh, no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. Hear that? I meant the stronghold, but it sounded like... Well, it's funny, right? Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
It's not just a war between those two.
Well, sure, the sky has a hole in it, but I can't put an arrow in that. Well, I have. Doesn't come down. That's weird. And that's the point, right? It's weird and right there, but they still want to punch each other. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Is there something else you're looking for? Like, what's behind all this?
Maybe. I don't know. First things first, right? I help you, march, arrow, kick. Then people stop being stupid, and everything starts to make sense again. Sound good to you, all chosen Lord Herald?
Good timing.
I'm ready to give it a shot. That's all I can ask from anyone else.
I'm in. It's an investment, yeah? Better pay off, too. Stupid war and everything. I had things to do. Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Wow.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now? The Herald of Unrust?
If I don't get along with people, so long as they're here to help.
What can I do for you?
We'll talk later. Goodbye.
So other than specific, unique dialogue, like that cutscene, I don't really want to go into like investigating and stuff. Hold on. I swear I saw like a resource icon here, but I guess I'm mistaken. No, I saw it again. What the heck? Liana, Varix, Sarah, Solus. Okay, they're all like in there and stuff.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
I'm listening.
I'll leave you to your work.
Make her watch over you.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree. We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk. They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
It does sound suspicious. If anything, this sounds kind of like what happened in Awakening, Origins DLC, which means that they're probably involved, but only so much as being kidnapped. So it does sound suspicious.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Whoa, lots of influence.
I met an elven mage earlier. Solus, I believe he was called. I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition.
Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
That doesn't really none of these answer her question.
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
Greatly approves.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
That's why you wanted to be here. To have a hand in deciding that fate.
Wouldn't you? For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Vague. Change things. What does that mean? No one should have that power. Well, I don't know about that.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
I suppose we'll see. I've
Slightly
stolen
disagrees,
enough
huh?
of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you. Yes?
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring the Circle?
After the Circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in righting this wrong.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the Circle would be in your debt.
Okay.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Comisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Okay.
Though you had granted them power over the very...
Do you need anything more, Revered Mother?
Always more like... Sigrid says it will cost at least 10.
What may I do for you?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
None in particular. Our guests are well pleased with what they've seen.
Okay, so you're all good. Take care of the War Council. It's almost... Okay, wow, there's a lot more stuff on the board. Let's take a peek over here. So that's done,
What
huh?
have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing.
Let us begin.
To work?
Oh, it does tell you even when they're not available, huh? Red heart, huh? This is an instantaneous. Minutes. Perfect.
Let's see what we have.
Okay. Inquisition needs bees. Only 4 to 7 for that, huh? But requires far more power. Which means... Oh, what? Report ready. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go ahead and cut this video off here. Yeah, I got time for one more, I think. Class in 15 minutes with a 30-minute episode. Yeah, that should be fine. It's not a class I really need to go to anyway. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off here. I'm not sure if I have quests here, so I guess what I'll do is I'm going to check the hinterlands for quests off camera, and if I do have any that I want to get completed, we'll go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I think we're going to go ahead and check here, and then come down here. So, thank you very much for watching, and God bless.